There are laws in this province around accessibility, but Mark McAllister is looking into the concerns about easy access to an actual court of law.
At first glance, Ontario's new high-rise courthouse in downtown Toronto can be impressive. Take a closer look, though, and accessibility advocates will say it has design flaws that make it difficult to navigate, and they say the province has failed to live up to its promises.
This court is a billion-dollar accessibility bungle.
Opened just last year, Ontario's largest courthouse stands 19 stories with 63 courtrooms, along with office and meeting spaces, for all making their way through 72,000 square meters of space. As demonstrated in this video, though, it's proven to be difficult.
Some open spaces lack needed wayfinding. There is none to guide you to the main floor's only courtroom. The main floor has none from the elevator to the building's exit.
David Lepofsky is chair of the Accessibility for Ontarians with Disabilities Act Alliance and took a tour of the building to point out its flaws inside and out.
That kiosk's touchscreen is inaccessible to blind and dyslexic people, violating accessibility regulations.
The Ontario government is just not taking accessibility seriously. They give it lip service and they take some action, but then they mess up. And in this case, we gave them advice over and over, and other people with disabilities over and over. And so often they ignored it.
The province says an accessibility advisory group was consulted and the project was given certification from a different organization. Those with disabilities coming and going from the courthouse on this day speak about the importance of meeting the standards that have been set out.
If it's not accessible enough, it makes it very difficult. And if you have appointments, you got to be here. You know what? That makes it hard because then they hold it against you. Well, you didn't show up or you're late, and da-da-da. So that's very unfair.
Lepofsky acknowledges that there are some good features like power doors on courtrooms, good acoustics, and space for turning wheelchairs. But there has not been enough attention to detail.
The ground floor is labeled in print as ground, but the Braille says D. What does D mean?
An independent review that was released at the end of last year shows that the province is indeed in a crisis when dealing with accessibility issues and that it's nowhere near meeting its obligations for the year 2025. Mark McAllister, City News.